Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and those of you that are new, welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe at the end of the video. So today we're going to do a bling glam chandelier. I'm actually going to put it in my room. I have one of those rooms that don't have a main light, and a lot of the older houses don't have a main light in their master bedroom. So I hang it up over there over my bed. I think it'll look really pretty. So what we're going to do, I'm going to list off the stuff we go through and then we'll get into it. So I grabbed a Dollar Tree hula hoop. It is the smaller ones, and I noticed there was a couple different sizes. So this one is a 20-inch diameter hula hoop. We're going to use 3 of the Dollar Tree fences. I've also seen these fences which are similar looking, not the exact same, but they are similar in style at Dollarama. So if you don't have a Dollar Tree, then there's a Dollarama near you. So we're going to need 3 of those. We're actually going to end up cutting one once we get it back on the hula hoop. We are going to use 2 packs of these. They can be bought at Dollar Tree and Dollarama as well. I bought some Velcro tape. It's just double-sided. So how I'm going to hook the lights on, which probably might change when I get to that point, but I had an idea that I'm just going to use Velcro, so every time I need to change the batteries, I can just unvelcro and Velcro it back on. I'm going to just use some battery-operated fairy lights. These ones I got at Dollarama. I got 2 packs of them. I bought these, the feathers, and I bought 3, so I believe I'm going to use 3. I'm going to overlap in spots. They're quite thin. Got these at Dollar Tree, but you can get ones at Dollarama. They're a lot thicker and bushier. Unfortunately, I went to a few stores and they were sold out. So there was 3 of these as well. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to end up painting these white just for a base coat. I always hate spray painting over a darker color because sometimes you have to use more spray paint than you need, and then it costs more for spray paint than actual paint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna paint it just with dollar store paint. This is actually from Dollarama. I'm actually gonna paint both sides on the inside and the out. Doesn't take long to do. I've already done a test one of this already, so I will show you when it comes to that point. I'm actually making 2 as this video, but I'm not going to confuse you. So I'm going to stick to the one that, the white one, but the black one that I'm going to do is actually, I have a different idea for a gazebo one. So I'm making 2 of them, one for my room and one for my gazebo, once I get my gazebo up and the snow melts. So when I paint this white, I did buy this spray paint. You can keep it white. It was more of a chalky look. Maybe that's the look you're looking for. I was actually had different ideas. I was actually thinking of putting Mod, once it painted it white, do a couple coats, and then I was gonna put Mod Podge on it. Then I was actually gonna put some silver glitter on it and bling it out. But what I actually did, and I remembered, is I bought some spray paint, and it's actually super silver, and it was quick drying. I bought it at Michael's. I'm sure you can get it at any hardware store. I'm not sure if any of the crafting stores down in the US carry it. But this was the super silver, got it at Michael's. It was on clearance for $5. Never used it until this one. So I know it's gonna turn out good. And then I don't have the bling in front of me, but I thought about putting some diamonds, blinging up just certain areas of it just to bring it out more with attaching the feathers around it. Excuse me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna move everything. Then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how things go. Okay, so what I've done is I'm actually I found the spot where it was open, so we need to take this all, I'm gonna show you here. The first step, you gotta take all this stuff off. Just be careful you don't bend the hula hoop. Well, I don't think you need to see the whole video of me taking that off. So I'm just going to show you that. Oh, now it's stuck on here. Arr. So then you'll just see. So after I get all this paper off the hula hoop, I'm actually going to put some E6000 glue and glue it back in. But before I do that, you know how you make that little noise we're gonna do this. It's just little rice. Take that out. And it's all the little rice that makes noise, I'm sure. Well, it doesn't look like rice, I'm not sure what it is, but we want to get that out and then glue it back in with E6000. So let me get back to that. Let me do this off camera and then I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, everybody, before we're gonna paint them, we're gonna take the tags off. I just have some pruning scissors. Don't look at my finger. As I was taking the tape off the hula hoop, I nicked myself, I cut myself. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take the top part. So I'll show you, I already did one. So what I did was I already took the spikes off, the 3 spikes. So there's one, I'll just show you. I think these are just prune. I just do it lightly. I just want to make sure you guys see. And just kind of do it level. You don't want to do it too hard because you don't want it to snap and break. I'm gonna go like this. So there's one. I'm a lefty, so just kind of cut on one side a little bit. I'm going to go back on the other side again. There's 2. And we got one more. Okay, so this is our second one. As you can see, I just take a little sander. You won't really see it anyways once you have it on there. Okay, that's the second one. Now for the third one, I'm gonna do the exact same process. Now, with the help of my son, I actually held it around the hula hoop, so I did a chalk line here. So we're gonna cut it off here. I left a little bit, so once it is fully secured on, which we're gonna use zip ties, then you might just have to cut it a little bit just to make it a little shorter and to wrap it on. Now, I use the same things. These actually, I'm going to use the same ones to cut. You might have better, I just find these are just a little bit thicker. There's the other one. Okay, so where I put the chalk, which is right here. So I'm just gonna kind of cut there to here. So I don't know, I'll use this just to show you. It's kind of like right there. So I am gonna cut this part off, but leave it there, and then we'll see what happens when we get it on, where I need to trim it. Oh, I don't like this rope on the end. I think it's supposed to go around. Okay. think I need some cutting shears. So I will just trim this off. So this will be the 3. I will just file this, trim it a little bit better, find some better shears to cut it with. But I'll wait till the end to do that when I put it on. I will actually do it before I put it on, but it will be at one point that it kind of connects, but it won't be exact aligned, but you won't notice it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix this up. I'm gonna put my paint, my white paint, my dollar store from Dollarama paint on it. I'm gonna give it a good coat on both sides, let it dry, which is pretty fast drying. And then I'm actually gonna put the silver platinum paint on them. So once I'm done that, I will come back. Actually, before I do that, I will come back with the hula hoop and we'll show you how to attach them with the zip ties. Okay, everybody, so I did use the metallic spray paint, the pure silver one. This is what it looks like with nothing on. This is actually the edge that I cut off. So I did spray it, and I actually did it on both sides. So I will show you, I did some bling already. I did get some glitter stones, rhinestones from Dollarama, which I used. I got these ones, I believe they're from Dollar Tree, the little thinner ones. The bigger ones I did put on. I'll just show you here. Let's take this one out of the way. I did put the bigger ones on. You don't have to worry about too much decorating the top because the feathers are going to cover it. So I just did the straight lines along here. I don't want to go too overboard, but I like the bling. I think on the end points here, I'm actually going to put some glitter, some silver glitter with Mod Podge. I haven't done that yet, but I did it just the opposite, just the straight lines. I think going around curvy might not be as well. I also, I know a lot of people don't do the inside. I've seen a couple of them, but nobody's done the inside. I did the inside only because if it's going to be over my bed and I looking up, it's going to kind of look plain on the inside when it's circle. So I did put smaller ones, and I believe those are the ones I got from Dollar Tree. I did do the inside just to add a little bit of bling as well. I did the same pattern as I did the other side. So I'm done too. I still have to do the other piece. I wanted to show you, it took me probably over a good hour to do the 2.5 plus the back sides of them. A little bit more work. These little gemstones, I believe I got them at Dollarama, which I've seen a few other ladies doing their crafts. They do sell them in the Dollar Tree as well, not in my Dollar Tree in Canada here. I haven't seen them, but I'm actually going to glue those in just right in between the little crack around the bottom just to add a little bit more bling. And I'm going to do the actual silver Mod Podge, like I said, with the glitter. Also, I did the hula hoop. I took all that off and I actually spray painted it as well silver, but you're not really going to see it anyways to add the feathers when you put it over, but I just like to keep everything, I guess, the same color and the same tone. So let me finish off. I'm going to finish this off. The ones, I'm just going to tell you because obviously this one just came off. Now, for whatever reason, and the smaller ones seem sticky, so these rhinestones are not moving at all. The ones on the back, for whatever reason, it's the same spray paint on the back. This one I actually glued on. I actually extra glue in there, but for whatever reason, the little ones in the back don't want to, and they're just as sticky. I don't know why they're not staying. I don't know if it's more rounded in the back or not. But you might want to just put on the back when you do them. If you're going to do that on the inside of the chandelier, you might just want to put some glue because this one just came off another one. So I'm just going to go over and double check to make sure none of them fall out. I know these ones haven't because I already put glue on them, but I just wanted to show you the nice, beautiful silver finish, what it looked like. You can use any bling you want. It's all up to you. You don't have to do the same. You can copy. Remember, it's your craft. You can do, you know, omit a step that I do. It's all up to you. We'll be back when I'm all done this, and we will start putting it together on the hula hoop, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So I actually took the black chain and I actually painted it with the metallic silver. So it took me a few times to move it around just so I got it totally painted, all the chrome silver. So I did that. I put them together. I attached the just over over 2 3/4. I'll show you how to attach it to the hula hoop. I'm gonna use, I only have really big zip ties. I think these ones are gonna be too small, but we'll see. I'm gonna attach it to it. I'm just gonna let you know when I was attaching it, I had a little problems trying to get the grooves together. So when you're spray painting, just be careful that you don't put too much by the attachments, because then it's too small to go in. But I just took a pen, little tool like this, and I just cleaned around so I was able to get it in. So let's get it started. I'm gonna have to stand up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab the hula hoop, and I have a, let me see, I have a little, I'm gonna put this candle and kind of use it as a lift on one side. So I'm gonna grab a zip tie. Let me see if the smaller ones will work. These ones were a little bit harder. I had other ones that I use that are really good. Okay. I'm gonna try the longer ones, even though I'll just have to cut them at the end because these ones are really hard to put on for some reason. I'm just gonna grab another candle, if you know, and keep it up like this. There we go. So I'm gonna move it around. So you just keep actually doing this. Oh, these ones are huge. Trying to make sure that you guys can see in the camera what I'm doing. Doesn't matter how many zip ties if you want to do it tight all the way around, because you're going to put the feathers on after. Sorry, I'm just trying to maneuver that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm gonna put it back on when I get to the section where I cut it, so you can I can show you how I over loop it. So if you see what I'm doing is just creating the attached all the way around. So I'm gonna do that for the rest, but at the very end where it crosses over and I cut it, I'm gonna come back and show you that part. Okay, everybody, so I did finish attaching the ends, and I just wanted to show you. So this is exactly where I attached it. I did cut the side that came that way and one of these that were on this side, as well as this one and the other piece that was sticking out. So I just wanted to show you that I did just put some zip tie here and one here under the diamond. I didn't lift the diamond up here, and I just painted it with a little bit of metallic paint that I had so it looks even. You can't really notice it. I'll notice it because I know it's there, but you won't notice it from the naked eye when it's hanging on the ceiling. So the next step we're going to do is I bought some Velcro strips. They're taped on one side. So what I'm gonna do is this is what we're going to put the battery packs on. So I'm just going to show you quickly. I hope they don't stick. They're super sticky. So sorry. And you can't lift them up after, because you see what happens? They get real. So you want to do it all the way down, backed onto each other. Oh my. So I'm going to trim the sticky part that comes off. I did that on the other one. So I'm going to go all the way down. So there you go. So this is how we're going to put on the battery pack, because you can just Velcro it on. So what I'm going to show you here. So I just got some battery operated lights. I'm actually going to start where there's, you want to start in an opening that you can Velcro it good. So I'm just going to show you here. And then you can just cut off the length that you don't need, which I'll just end up cutting there. So I'm not going to glue the lights on. I did this on the black one, but I will show you after, the one that I'm going to hang in my gazebo once the snow is gone. So I'm just going to wrap it, and I'm going to go all the way down half a moon. Basically, I'm going to wrap it all the way around to go to the other end, and then I'm going to put the battery light on the other side. So I'm using 2 packs, doing the same thing with Velcro, and do the other side of the half the moon, just so I get an even look on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to put the feathers on top. I think I'm just going to zip tie them on. I have more white zip ties, and put that on. When I come back, I will show you what the finished look is. And I'm actually going to do one more step that I'm probably just going to add with hot glue. And I think I showed you these little diamonds already. You can get them at Dollarama, and I believe Dollar Tree in the US. I saw somebody posting them. They're just little diamonds, and I'm actually just going to glue them. A little feather on them. Just right in these little corners here, just to add a little bit more bling to it. So let me finish this off, and I will come back and show you the end product, and I will actually show you my wrought iron one that I made for my outside for the gazebo. Okay, everybody, we're back. I just wanted to come and show you. I zip tied the feathers on, and I wanted to show you, I put the bling, I just used hot glue on there. I thought it turned out pretty well. I'm missing a little section that didn't add all the way around, but once I see some more boas out there, I'm just going to add that little bit on. I actually put the chain on using zip tie as well, and it's still not even heavy, so it turned out really pretty. I'm also going to show you the one I made out of just the plain black ones, which was easy enough to do. You follow the same procedure. You just put it on a hula hoop as I did the zip tie around. I didn't do any bling, I just kept it the wrought iron. I added the greens all the way around as well. I did 3 different kinds. I did this one, there's this one, I'm not even sure what they're called, and there's another little one underneath, and I did it all the way around. Exact same thing, I zip tied it down. Then I went and put the flowers, as you can see, the red flowers all the way around it. Red's my favorite color, so this one's gonna go in the gazebo once we get rid of snow and I can set up the gazebo again. Oh, I forgot to cut these off where they're hanging, but exact same style. This one's just not as much work as the other bling one, but I just thought it turned out really well, and I wanted to show it just because this is, I think this one, both of them are my favorite. I don't know, I like them. They're for different reasons. But please like, subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment below. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.